Bitcoin is currently about 1.5% away from reaching a new all-time high. Yet the timeline and people on YouTube and Twitter, things are very quiet right now. People are very bearish. And today, guys, I am going to talk about why this is the calm before the storm and what I think is going to happen very soon for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, Cardano, XRP, traditional markets, and much more. Because we do have some very important charts I need to show you about what's happening behind the scenes right now and why things are so calm right now. So make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end of this video. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So let's get straight into it, guys. And just like I said in my intro, if you look at the wick here, we reached $104,000. We're only, well, currently we are about 2.17% away from it. But just earlier today, before I started to record this video, you can see that we reached as high as $102,500, which is only about 1.5% away from a new all-time high. But do you agree that things are very calm? It feels like things are very calm right now. Not a lot of people are talking about what's going on. And it seems like you would think, based on the sentiment right now, you would feel almost like Bitcoin was at, lower levels in a bear market, like $50,000 or $30,000. Yet we're so close to breaking a new all-time high. And this, to me, is a very bullish sign that the timeline and people in general in crypto, they seem very quiet right now, and understandably so, because a lot of people got wrecked on these pullbacks. People that are new to crypto, they got wrecked, especially for the altcoins, and so the sentiment has been going down a little bit. But if you look at this current daily candle, you can see that we've been trying to break through this significant level right here. You can see this one. We've been trying to break and close above this point many times. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, call it 5 times we tried to stay above this point on the daily candles, and you can see that the current daily candle is actually above this point. So let us see if we can actually now finally close above this point. That would be very bullish for Bitcoin, to signal that we are taking another step forward in the grand scheme of things here, closing above this level, which we failed to break through many times and failed to close above many times as well. So that is very bullish to see, guys. Now let me talk about altcoins, because let us look at Ethereum first. So Ethereum is once again trying to come up and break through the $4,000 level. Now you can see that we've had several candles here making higher lows and higher highs on a candle closing basis. So this is all fantastic to see. I want to show you also something on the lower time frames. If we go to like something like the hourly time frame. Yeah, so on the hourly time frame, look at this. We have a little bit of a pattern here forming right below this resistance, guys. So for Ethereum, very key formation here on the hourly time frame, and these ones, they typically break towards the upside, especially since the trend is bullish anyway. We're coming from an uptrend here, forming this formation. This typically takes us towards the next leg, which is going to be $4,000. So I think that this is going to be broken sooner rather than later. I am not too worried about my Ethereum trades, guys. I think that they are going to continue to do well. Now, if we look at Solana as well, we have an update in regards yesterday. You saw that I was talking about this right here. And another day has passed, and you can see that this daily candle right here, we are going to have to make a decision whether to break through the downward sloping resistance right here of this channel, or we will have to break down below the key support at 222. So which one is it going to be? Everything seems to be lining up right now for a break towards the upside among many of these altcoins. But for Solana compared to Bitcoin, you know that on the weekly time frame, we are still below this key level here. Now we have today and tomorrow left, and then we're going to close this candle, and we do not want this candle to close like this for Solana. That would be a bearish sign that Solana is going to underperform compared to Bitcoin. Now, if you look at what's going on the shorter time frames, you can see that we've been trying to break through this resistance level, previous support, multiple times right here, got rejected. So let us keep our eyes on this as well. On the daily time frame, you can see the same, trying to break through it here, but on the weekly time frame, currently below this point, but we have not closed below it yet. So we're watching this very, very closely, guys, for Solana. For Dogecoin, you know that in yesterday's video, I talked about these recent patterns of us having consolidation, breaking out, coming back down to the support, having a move towards the upside, consolidation, and then upwards. Now you can see that the consolidation has happened here. We've had all of those three things. We've had this pattern, we've had breakout, come down, make this support or hit this support right here, another push towards the upside, consolidation. And now typically we do see if the recent patterns this plays out the same as the recent patterns, we should be seeing a little bit of a push for Dogecoin towards the upside. So we will see if that is going to be the case. Now also, because it happened 3 times in a row, let's see if it's going to happen 4 times. So same for Dogecoin. I'm still holding my Dogecoin. For Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, everything, like I'm holding my strategies still here, or my main ones are being Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Dogecoin, right? So if you look at Cardano, so Cardano on the daily time frame, you can see that we tried to make a push 2 days ago above the $1.16 level. Didn't manage to do that, or close above it. Now we're seeing some consolidation, 2 daily candles with essentially 0 volatility here. So that's interesting to see. Or like closing within a very tight range here. But let's see, guys, if this can have another push towards this. I think that this is also going to break through this level very soon here for Cardano. Now looking at XRP, we're still inside of this channel also, or bull flag for XRP. So yeah, you can see that we're trying to break through it right now on the daily time frame. We're trying to break through it here. We're sitting on support in between. So same thing for Ethereum, guys. We either have to break down from this support level or break through this towards the upside. So that is cool to see. Many of these altcoins, they're sitting at very key and vital points right now where we're about to potentially see a breakout towards the upside. But here's the thing, Bitcoin is, just like I said, it is only about 1.5% away from a previous all-time high. And when we break our previous all-time high, potentially a lot of that bullish sentiment that you saw in this move here from 71 up to 102, maybe that is going to start to come back. And you know what the altcoins did when Bitcoin went on this massive run. Altcoins absolutely exploded. So yeah, I am very comfortable in the fact that these altcoins are probably going to do really, really well moving forward. So let us now talk about the trading strategy. So the Bitcoin trading strategy is up $280,000, $184 for Ethereum, $71 for Solana, and about $40,000 for Dogecoin. So all of these ones, I'm still holding them very strong, of course. The volatility, I do not mind that. It just means that we're making more profit. And once we see that next move towards the upside, many of these ones are going to absolutely explode in terms of unrealized profits going to the moon. So big update coming for these trading strategies, guys, by the way. I will release that very soon. Still working on the trading exit strategy and on the trading tutorial. But if you want to know more about these strategies, by the way, because people seem to believe that the trading tutorial will be about the strategies. No, the trading tutorial will be in general about trading crypto. The trading tutorial for these bots, I've already made them. I have made several. 1, 2, 3. Watch all 3 of these ones. They'll go over exactly what you need to know about the trading strategies here. But then for generally trading, like explaining funding, explaining leverage, explaining all of these things, that is a video that I am working on right now. But first, I am trying to create the exit strategy video. And yeah, I believe that that is going to be released very, very soon. But then there will be the trading tutorial after that. But if you want to use my trading tutorials right here for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, or Cardano, XRP, whichever coin you want, go to the description of this video, sign up to Pionex using this link right here, get eligible for the bonuses here, and then you have my main 4 bots here for Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Doge. With 1 click, you can set them up. If you want to use any other coin, go down to the link right here, click on this. It's going to take you right here, and then you have it for many other coins as well. So XRP, Aave, whichever coin you want, you will probably find it right here. So just with 1 click as well, here you have the links to set these ones up also. In terms of timing, I think that, just like I said, I think that we are about to see a big run for altcoins. So now would probably not be a super bad time to get in, not financial advice, but I'm anticipating a nice move towards the upside, a nice move towards the upside for the altcoins. So that will be glorious, and many of these strategies are going to absolutely explode in profits. So absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to that, guys. If we continue and look at some more information, so the Bitcoin ETF, yesterday you saw $428 million of inflows. Fantastic to see. For Ethereum, you can see that we had 23. Now, the data is not entirely updated, but 23 million for Ethereum, so not too bad there either. What I want to say, though, is that we had a statement yesterday, and this was from BlackRock, and they said, we're really just at the tip of the iceberg with Bitcoin, and especially Ethereum. Just a tiny fraction of our clients own IBIT and Ethereum ETFs. So that's what we're focused on versus launching new altcoin ETFs. Jay Jacobs of BlackRock, this is what he said. So he is now confirming what I've said for probably 1 month already, that Ethereum is going to be one of the biggest gainers here, because we're at the tip of the iceberg in general, yes, for Bitcoin and Ethereum, but especially for Ethereum. Why? Because, you know it, people, institutions, the people that missed out on the Bitcoin ETF, they will try to catch up with using Ethereum. So fantastic to see there. And then eventually we're going to see a Solana ETF as well, but now they're focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, now I need to talk about a couple of key things, right? So it seems like Bitcoin is cooling off a little bit, the sentiment. People are not as, they're not screaming to the moon the moment they wake up, right? So we're seeing a little bit of that massively bullish sentiment die down a little tiny bit because people got wrecked on the pullbacks. We did not get wrecked, of course. We made insane profits here because we were prepared for it and we were using these trading strategies. But in general, people got absolutely wrecked here with the recent moves. Now, what I want to show you is that it is not a bad thing to have these pullbacks, because now we're establishing some very key support levels in the market. So if you look at the relative volatility deviation, and then you have it to the low side, which is the red, and green side in, or high side in green. And what is this? It is essentially a custom indicator showing the recent volatility here. So what you can see is that now we have the red here. It is very close to the current Bitcoin price. So the support level is much closer than where we were previously. So we could fall down much lower previously and still not hit that support level. Okay, so that is one thing. Second thing I wanted to show you is that if you look at the amount of Bitcoin that has been purchased at a specific price, you can see that we have a significant support wall at $94,300. What does this mean? It means that this is typically a point in which people step in and start buying Bitcoin. In fact, if you look at the bubbles here, you can see 94,291. We have huge amounts of Bitcoin being purchased here. Also, you have 97,300. So those are two key support levels where people typically step in and buy a lot of Bitcoin. So we're establishing these support levels. As we continue towards the upside, we also build the foundation to not get wrecked towards the downside. So that is fantastic to see. And the final thing I wanted to say, though, in terms of the support levels, is that also the funding rates the leverage, the over excessive leverage has been flushed out in the market. So that is fantastic to see. That means also that we are establishing somewhat of a support level in terms of the funding rates also. So overall, things are really, really good. And I know that the timeline is very quiet right now. I know that people are not as bullish as they were just a week ago. But this is what makes us different. When people got wrecked towards the downside, we made money. And now we are preparing for the next leg up. We are already loaded up using the strategies or just buying altcoins in general. And now we're going to take advantage of the next leg up. And support at very key levels are happening. So we're watching closely everything that's happening in the market. And final, a bit of a fun thing is that Satoshi is actually potentially looking into getting a strategic Bitcoin reserve for Japan. So this is Satoshi Yamada. So in Congress, he said that they should look at, because the US are obviously going to establish a Bitcoin reserve. And he said that maybe Japan should also try looking into that. So it's very funny that his name is actually Satoshi. So do you think that maybe he is actually the real Satoshi in disguise? Who knows, guys? But it's just a fun coincidence, I guess. that's what I got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I posted a video yesterday going over some altcoins as well, so make sure to check that out. But I will see you guys in the next one.